If you're a motorcycle rider, then you've debated the type of bike to get at some point. Unless you're so true to one type of motorcycle, you've had to think about compromising either comfort or performance. In fact, I've owned sports bikes and cruisers in the past, and I love both. This makes my motorcycle purchasing decision that much harder. No one wants to sacrifice performance, but if it's your daily, you have to consider efficiency and comfort. If you've had this battle, or you anticipate having it in the future, the 2022 BMW S1000 XR may solve all of your problems. BMW designed this bike with a high-performance engine from the RR, yet dressed it in a touring bike outfit. This means you are getting super performance with the comfort of a touring bike. Well, we absolutely love the S1000 XR, it's not exactly for everyone. BMW calls this model an adventure sport bike. The design and the riding position of the 2022 BMW S1000 XR screams touring, while the engine offers absolutely no compromise. The combination of the long-distance intention of this bike with the athletic abilities from the engine and suspension make the S1000 XR a truly special bike. While the RR-based engine provides the aggressiveness of that of a championship-winning supersport, the upright riding position and relaxed feel make an argument for daily use. So, what is this bike designed for? Everything. Aside from off-roading, this bike can do it all on paper. It even made our list of the most underrated sports bikes ever made. However, we're not in a classroom, and what's on paper doesn't necessarily translate on the road. Which is why we've been riding the 2022 BMW S1000 XR every day for the past 3 weeks to come up with our own conclusion in this review. The 2022 BMW S1000 XR comes in 3 optional colors: light white M Motorsport, racing red 2, and style triple black. The first is very BMW, the second is fun and flashy, while the third is sleek and aggressive. Our loaner bike featured the latter. BMW did a great job capturing the essence of this bike with the design. Despite the touring look in terms of height, position, and high front, the sharp and very defined front fairing and headlights simply scream performance and aggression. Even though the front is aggressive, the high handlebars and windshield make for a comfortable design. This bike goes back and forth between performance and comfort in its design so effortlessly. While our loaner bike was bare, you can add tons of accessories to make it more functional as a daily. If designs can speak, this one would tell truth. This bike is as much touring as it is a sports bike. Overall, the design of the 2022 S1000 XR is elegant, sporty, aggressive, and visually pleasing. You can't say technology without looking at BMW's 6.5-inch TFT display. You can navigate through the display screen using the wheel on the left handlebar. It's really easy to use whether you're riding or stopped. In addition to the great display in any riding condition, the system is efficient and easy to use. Although the screen displays limited data at one time, it offers everything you need, especially navigation through your phone app. Speaking of navigation, BMW left the GPS mount on top of the screen, and it's just taking up space. It's time for the mount to go, and smartphone connectivity to take over. The left side of the handlebar also features the suspension control switch. This circles through 2 suspension settings, while the mode button on the right side circles between 4 driving modes: Rain, Road, Dynamic, and Dynamic Pro. The latter allows you to fully customize your settings, even turning off the wheelie control. The wheelie control gives you a few settings to choose how much help you want, which makes for a truly fun experience without the stress of going too far up. Between the driving modes and the suspension stiffness you get to control, the S1000 XR can offer completely different personalities for the rider. The S1000 XR sports an inline 4-cylinder 4-stroke engine with 4 valves per cylinder and 2 overhead cams with tons of impressive specs. The 900cc engine delivers 165 horsepower at 11,000 rpm and 84 pounds-foot of torque at 9,250 rpm. The inline-4 works together with a 6-speed synchromesh gearbox with spur gears. Performance doesn't stop there, as the front features twin floating disc brakes measuring 320mm in diameter with a 4-piston caliper, while the rear gets a single disc that's 265mm in diameter with twin-piston floating caliper. The front and rear also get electronic self-adjusting rebound compression damping. The engine, gearbox, and performance of the 2022 BMW S1000XR are tremendously promising, but we had to find out for ourselves on the road. The worst part about riding the 2022 BMW S1000XR is having to give it back. This is a brilliant motorcycle that is worth its $17,945 MSRP for base model. This is definitely one of the most well-rounded motorcycles that money can buy today. It's aggressive, athletic, and you will almost never need more performance thanks to super sport caliber engine performance. It also gives you a relaxed riding position that won't break your back while offering technology that is convenient and allows you the freedom to customize your ride to your desires. So, if you're looking for a do-it-all bike, the S1000XR is for you.